go, champ. It's the champ, Shannon Briggs, and you're watching True School Sports. Let's go, champ.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Shannon Briggs, he's been chasing this David Haye fight for a very long time. It's something that that I feel should happen. You know, they're both big names in the UK. They're both guys that, when you talk about, you know, their following in the UK, it's pretty big for both of those guys. So business-wise, it makes sense. For where they're at in this stage of the career, it makes sense. It's just, you know, a lot of times in the negotiations, it's just so many factors that go in. And really, I don't think there isn't any negotiations right now. David Haye is just straight, like, doesn't want to fight Shannon. You know, he seems to be concerned with other things beyond just boxing, and Shannon Briggs seems to be the least of those worries. So with that being said, I want to get into what Shannon had to say because, you know, I talk to Shannon, you know, once a month or so when I go to the gym, and I ask him about the David Haye fight. I always ask him, you know, Shannon, hey, how's the David Haye fight? Is it gonna happen soon? And he often tells me, you know, that Haye hasn't signed a contract. You know, he doesn't want to call him, or there's always some sort of pushback or stalling, or just no communication from his team and his side of things. So, with that being said, you know, I think you know, I got made videos about it before. I think Haye's still ducking Shannon, and I think at this point, you know, if you're someone who likes David Haye or supports David Haye, you'd have to seriously evaluate his character, because he's been a guy in the past that isn't known for his mental toughness. He's known as a guy that, you know, pulled out of the Tyson Fury fight because of his toe. I mean, just came off like a real diva. So I'm gonna read you what Shannon said. Here's what Shannon had to say about David Haye. He said the following. I quote, "Look at him, softer than a cheese biscuit. What's his excuse now? I fought on your show. I did my part. I showed up. People came out. And the WBA is giving you a title shot, I heard. Say what you want, but I ain't boring. Be a man, Davey. Come out and play." So Shannon's, you know, staying on him, and this is the one thing I do like about Shannon Briggs. I do like the fact that when he does anything, he's persistent about it. You know, when he wanted to fight Klitschko, he was persistent about chasing him. When you know, he wants to fight Deontay Wilder, he still stayed persistent about that. And you know, he's been very persistent about this fight, and even he's had more reason to, because in this fight with David Haye. Unlike Klitschko and Wilder, Haye was the guy who promised him a fight, who said that if you fight him on undercard, which he did, and he won, if you pass a brain scan, which from what he's saying he did, you have a fight next, and it'll be in September. Well, now it's September, and we still have no fight, so what's the holdup, you know? This is a fight that should happen, honestly, because both these guys are at the end of their careers. Both of them are looking for that last big payday, and this could represent a big payday, and for one of these guys to get a name opponent under their belt and potentially keep fighting their way into title contention. But if we keep getting this pushback from David Haye, or lack of negotiations, or lack of, you know, whatever from David Haye, we're not gonna get this fight. So I feel Shannon should get the opportunity. I feel, you know, with the lack of promotion in boxing, with so many guys who are being under-promoted and corrupt promoters, I feel like the best promoter in boxing is ironically Shannon Briggs. It's not Al Heyman, it's not PBC, it's not Top Rank, it's not Main Events or Golden Boy. Shannon Briggs is the best promoter in boxing, and if he never gets a big fight and he decides to hang it up, honestly, I feel like he should go. He should be a promoter. I think he would be easily the best promoter in boxing. I feel like Shannon's got an eye for talent. Definitely knows how to market things. So if he ever started Let's Go Champ Promotions, I think he'd be wildly successful. But that's my take on that. But yeah, man, David Haye not being a man of his word. Shannon's been trying to get a hold of him, and hasn't had too much luck recently. So let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.